2007 CFC 1428238 and EC 130099294.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked at WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Flavored malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026. The Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used under license.
How was your break?
It was great until I stopped for gas. Prices have gone up almost $1 with no end in sight. I might have to start watching how much I drive.
That's exactly why I use Upside. I never pay full price for gas with the free Upside app.
Upside?
Yes, Upside. It's the free app that gives you cash back just for buying the gas you're already buying. So even with the rising gas prices, I'll never have to limit how much I drive.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Just last year, I made over $200 with the Upside app.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Upside app right now.
Download the free Upside app to earn cash back on the gas you're already buying. Use promo code THRIVE25 for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code THRIVE25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first fill-up. That's THRIVE25.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good morning, Thursday morning. JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. That's the phone number. We'd love to have you part of the conversations. Don't forget, at around 12 o'clock, right exactly around 12 o'clock, you'll have a next shot to win the Bone bonus. You'll crack at $1,000. Again, that'll be at 12 o'clock. We got no Dizzy today. Alex filling in for Dizzy.
Hello.
And Monica holding on by a thread. How you feeling, hot stuff? Yeah, huh?
Quiet and put all the lights down.
Did you?
And let me get vertical. Wait, horizontal. And let me just. I'm looking forward to my
This show
bed
going
in
quickly?
2 hours. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I thought of you, because I think I told you maybe in a text. I tried. You had mentioned that you nap like in your actual bed, not on the couch or in a chair or anything.
Wonderful.
And I tried it. And I got to tell you, it's a game changer.
I told you.
But my only thing is, like, it's dangerous because then it's just easy to say, screw it, I'm just staying in here and it's a night. I'm sleeping until tomorrow. But today, I think when I get home, I'm going to go straight to, after I walk Pavo, because he insists on his Pavo walk. But after that, then I will get in bed and, like, it might just be, like, Friday. When I wake up, it might just be the end of Thursday for me.
That's okay. Sometimes you just need it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need it. Any idea what? Did you try the caffeine trick? Monica's dealing with a really, really bad headache.
I did. I chugged. I chugged most of this right after you said that, and I've been sipping it ever since. But I think it helped. No. I think I'm hoping. Listen, laugh all you want. I said a little prayer, chug some caffeine. I've had. You'll be proud of me. I had 6 Excedrin before 8 o'clock.
And you didn't have to give any mouth hugs yet?
Trying to get rid of it, but I'm shaking. My whole hands are shaking.
There's caffeine in the Excedrins too. There's caffeine in Excedrin. Now you're whacking back Diet Coke, so yeah.
So I'm gonna probably, if it doesn't go away completely, which is just there, I'm gonna take another one at 11:45.
Damn, girl, you got a problem.
I am addicted to. I will, and I have said this before. The pain is not as bad as it was this morning, but the pain is so bad. I will do cocaine. I will do literally anything.
I get it. Listen, those headaches are the worst, man.
Good God, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people function.
Are the worst. Thanks for helping us out this morning, Alex. Appreciate you being able to be a little bit flexible.
Oh yeah, I'm hyped to be back.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Hyped?
I'm hyped. I love it.
All right.
I haven't been here in I feel like, what was the last time? It was before I had to drive everyone across the state. So it was like a month ago?
That was a whole thing too. I'm like, can we have Alex? They're like, he's driving us. I'm like, you guys are always bitching about part-time hours and you got him driving you to a boat?
To and fro. And then you had to come back solo, right? With Christina's in a different
Yeah, we were
truck.
driving two separate ones. And when I drove back, we had to leave here at 5 a.m. to get over there at 8. We were like,
Right.
oh.
I'm not doing that. Although I would have if part-time promo was fun, easy hours like that. Screw it, I'm just doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was. It's funny. I didn't have an Olivero. You guys at least got a cool. You got Olivero, Corey. Those guys are cool and easy to work for. At least I find them both to be easy to work with. Right. My marketing director was not anywhere near as cool as Olivero is.
Now, was that because you two your personalities clash, or he was just a jerk to everybody?
He was a jerk to a lot of people. He just didn't. He didn't know how to deal with people, and in my situation, I think he got a little bit uptight because I got a lot of attention from his boss.
So he was afraid of you breaking rank type of thing?
No, I don't know if it was about breaking rank, but his boss would pull me out of things, and his boss would, have me on the air with him and that kind of stuff. And I just think it kind of hit him some sort of way, and so he took some things out on me. But it worked out.
And if you live in the Tampa Bay area and have known radio for any kind of time, Mike Pepper was my promotions director at the time. And the thing with him was, if you were on his good side, you got all the good hours, I'm not saying this is right. I'm just saying
right.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
You were on his good side, then you got all the good concerts and not car deal, whatever. But if you were on his bad side, you literally didn't get any hours. You got 2 hours and you were just screwed.
Yeah.
And I got on his good side, and after that, we were
But that's just a douche.
Oh, totally.
You know what I'm saying? That's just someone who doesn't know how to manage people.
Yeah, no, listen, if you know Mike Pepper, he doesn't know how to manage people, and he's a douche. But I'm forever indebted because and you're welcome, people who hate my guts. He's the reason I'm in radio at all, because he hired me into radio, and I will forever be grateful for that.
There you go. Sean's on line one. What's up, Sean?
Hey, good morning.
Hey, man.
Monica, it sounds like you are somewhat desperate to get rid of this headache here.
I am. Yes, I will. I will.
Have you ever put your feet in hot water?
No. What?
Yeah, you put your feet in a tub of hot water.
And that
makes your headache go away.
Are you
Does it
okay?
really?
Hold on. Are you joking and trying to make me because you don't like me?
No, I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Google it real quick. It's it's a home remedy thing. I tried it once and it worked really good. I never get headaches, but I'm a huge baby when I do it. It works.
Yeah, thanks, Sean.
Okay, so I'm going to try this when I get home.
Give it a shot.
I'm dead ass. Thank you, Sean. I hope it
Right,
works.
but now you can't put your feet in a bathtub without something.
Yes, true.
Right?
Yes.
So now, what if it's the connection to the bottom of the bed? No, it's not. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to do that. No, I have a mat in my shower, so I will. Although I hate bathtubs, I will probably honestly
just get a bucket.
Yeah, I would rather do a bucket than the bathtub. That's how much I hate the bathtub.
I want to run something past you guys. Have you ever gone to the bathroom, number one, right? And you get there,
Never.
but your wheels are spinning so fast that you realize you're there for a minute or two and nothing's happening? Has that ever happened?
So you're standing there with your
Because that
ween
just happened to me before the show.
You're standing with your ween in your hand and you're not peeing because
my wheels are spinning so much that I'm not concentrating on it, and I was there for probably 2 minutes. It was right before the show started, and I realized I'm like, I guess I got to focus on this but nothing would happen, and I had to go.
I feel like I've had that happen, but more if I'm out and about and I'm at a urinal or something, it's kind of that sort of thing. And I'm like,
well, that's a little bit of stage fright too.
A little bit of that, but I don't know. I think I'm thinking about wherever I'm at or something like that.
Okay.
Not really fully focused on that.
Because I just had something go down right before the show started at the other station that made me fairly angry.
Every day is something that.
What'd you say?
Every day is something from the other station that makes you angry.
Yeah, I'm well aware, Monica. Trust me. Oh, I'm well aware. And it happened literally 20 minutes before the show, and was just stewing on it. And
bad that you couldn't pee, or that you had to pee, but you just forgot that you weren't peeing.
I'm standing there with it out at the urinal, and my wheels are spinning so much that I couldn't. Yeah, and I'm like, and this is what happens, and I can't get it back under control.
I feel like
I'm going to therapy today, and this is going to be the focus of it because it starts to spiral.
Yes.
And goes to a bad place where I start thinking bad things.
Yeah, you just from what the things you say, you have to work on, I guess, letting other people affect you so much. Like you let other people affect, like you'll get angry or think violent thoughts or whatever based solely on something someone said or did instead of just forget. If it's something stupid and they're just idiots, then just forget about it. Like, who cares what they think or say?
I'll tell you, it's not about that. It's the second time in 2 weeks where there was something, I found out something about something that would have my name on it after it was already discussed with other people. And I'm trying to be cool here, but you guys can, read the tea leaves.
Yeah.
And I found out afterwards that there was already a plan to do something. And I'm just like, dude, you know what? We just had this talk 2 weeks ago. I'm not dealing with it again. You know how I feel. I just want to be in the loop. Let's talk about things. And then if we agree on it and it's cool, let's move forward. And I don't want to find out about anything that I'm going to be associated with after a fact.
Did the plan get executed or it was just in the planning stage?
No, I think I squashed it.
Well, then that's good. Then
well, yeah, but it's, you know what? It shouldn't. We just had the conversation about it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, sure. You're
and
right.
It
And you're
blew
right.
up into a thing.
And you're right. And then you let them know.
I did.
And
then
you
the same
forget
thing
about it.
happened. And the same thing just happened again. Same person, same situation, same thing.
Then you let them know again.
I did.
And you say it. Like, if this is the case, and you're not going to like this, so I probably shouldn't even say it, but like.
Say it.
Then and you know this, you can't control other people. You can do your part, which is to let them know. But if they're going to do what they're going to do, it's out of your hands.
Right, but how many times do I have to let them know that?
Apparently
that's not
twice,
kosher?
or maybe it's going to be 3 times. You know, I don't want it to be.
Yeah.
But you can't let it, and that's fine. And of course, it's angry and it's frustrating. Trust me, I get it. But not to the point where you forget that you're supposed to be peeing. Like like then you maybe stop it. You know what I mean? Like that's the line.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes.
And therein lies the problem. But at least I'm laughing about it. So I got that going for me.
That's cool. I just don't know how. I think if you and I know it's maybe some sort of a skill or something, but to work on the art of letting things go.
That's that is a skill that I just don't have. I just don't have it.
I know, and that's something. Can you work on? Like, can you train your brain to not?
I don't know. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Are there steps to take, or is there something that you can actively do that it might not be an immediate development, but that eventually will allow you to tools, if you will.
We'll find out today. I'll bring it up today. I got my shrink. Hey, do you think it would be interesting to have that shrink, the one that was also the shrink for the serial killer, the Dildo Beach serial killer? You think it should be interesting on the air?
I mean, to talk about the dildo?
What is the Dildo Beach serial killer?
There, on Long Island, there was a serial killer that just admitted to the 8 murders, and God only knows how many, and my therapist is his therapist.
Oh, my. But, like, where did the dildos come in?
It's called, well, Monica changed it. It's called Gilgo Beach, and it's an area.
And I heard dildo.
I thought he, like, killed them with that.
Monica
That would have been crazy.
Monica took Gilgo, turned it into dildo, and
you don't.
It's the same way. That's what, like, Curtis Nixon Park is Cynthia Nixon Park.
Yeah.
Curtis Nixon, I'm sorry.
Is what you
Is
hear.
Cynthia, it's just something that happens.
I don't know. Listen, I think.
Well, do you think this serial killer from Long Island is an interesting enough story to have to talk about in Tampa? It's serial killer. That's what I boil down to. So I keep going back and forth.
Yeah. Alex is nodding. Like, I'm the wrong person to ask because it's not that I couldn't care less. I just get my stuff from the headlines and then I move on. But like, if people like it, then yeah.
Yeah. This guy was killing hookers.
Oh.
He was killing hookers, and there's all sorts of crazy
dildos.
details that go along with it. I'm kicking it around.
I feel like if it's a psych person, too, they can talk about just like, that's interesting. Yeah. Like, what were they thinking? That's even more interesting than the overall story.
Are they legally allowed to talk?
And the reality of it is that she's allowed to talk about it because there is currently a whole documentary on this running on Peacock. And she's a big part of the documentary. So she's allowed to talk about it. So I kind of like want to dial in. She also said she might be able to get me an interview with the killer himself, which I find like,
yeah, that's going to be.
Hell yeah. I'll go do that in a heartbeat. Andy's on line 3. What's happening?
Andy.
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Yo.
Hey, JP.
Yo.
You're experiencing enlarged prostate issue.
No, I'm not. And I'll tell you why.
It begins like you got to pee and you can't. And no matter how hard you think about it, it ain't coming out.
The problem is,
go ahead.
Two things, Andy. Number one, I just got penetrated by my urologist 2 weeks ago and was told that I have the, quote, prostate of a 20-year-old.
What does that mean? Is that good or bad?
That's good. B, it wasn't that I was concentrating on trying to go. I was standing there for 2 minutes realizing I wasn't thinking about it. My wheels were just spinning on something else that had me angry. And then I just realized, I'm like, oh, okay, I should be going. And then I concentrated on it, and it happened. Not a problem. But yes, I was just digitally penetrated by my urologist, which is always a good time.
Okay. All right. All right. 'Cause there is medicine for that.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Jennifer's on line 2. What's up?
Good afternoon, or soon to be afternoon, you beautiful people. First of all, I have a couple things I want to hit on. Please bring in your therapist because I want to see how much you two psychos align.
There you go.
Number 2, for Monica, my dear love, as someone who suffered from migraines for more than half of my life, the hot water for the feet trick worked. But you need to put a cool cloth on your head, and the two counteract in about 20 minutes. You should balance out.
Love it. Love it.
You got to keep your feet in the water and the cool compress on your head for the whole 20 minutes, or you do it for a little while and then you wait?
For the whole 20 minutes, it should resolve itself. Sometimes it'll take a little longer, and you can either put it on your forehead or on the back of your neck.
Yep.
And something between the two, it just chemically has always worked for me because I was annihilating Excedrin, which is terrible for you.
Yes.
And I did it they literally got to the point where I had about 6 a week, to the point where they just made me physically ill. And at some point you really get tired of living that way. So having that trick really changed things for me.
Thank you. And I'm sorry that you had, that's awful to have to live through that. So I'm sorry.
Monica, can I recommend you do this while your pants are off on the bowl, because you are going to have to pee. There's no way you're going to sit with your feet in warm water and not have to pee.
You want to know what's funny? When she said that, my thoughts were like, I'm going to need to be kind of in bed because that'll put me to sleep. I'll fall asleep.
Yeah, you'll fall asleep afterwards, but you're going to have to pee.
No, I feel like that'll make me tired.
Were your feet in warm water for 20 minutes? Absolutely. Okay, if you say so. You're whacking back. How many Diet Cokes you whacking back today?
Well, this is my first and only, but no. You know what? I did get a fountain from Racetrack on the way in, my freebie. So I don't know, 2 or 3.
Sam's on line 3. Go ahead. What's up?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, JP, you're having problems peeing, you said?
No, nobody's listening
I know.
to me.
Listen, welcome to my world.
It was a moment where my mind was racing, and then I realized I was standing there for 2 minutes, and I hadn't gone yet. My mind was racing. It was all because my mind was racing.
I don't think it's your prostate like the last caller did, but I think I saw this in a movie. When you get there, if you got a mental block or you got stage fright, start doing times tables in your head.
Oh, yeah? Because
the
the reality is stage fright for me is real. Like the worst thing I can do is like if I'm at a stadium during a game and I have to pee, I'm praying to God there's a stall door open.
Oh, my God.
Because I get stage fright.
Troughs. Yeah, do times tables in your head.
Thanks, man. Yeah, troughs are not an option.
And one more thing. This is a question. And Monica, I don't mean to exclude you from this, but this is just for the fellas. At the urinal, right?
You're breaking up, Sam. One more time.
Okay, you're at a urinal, right? Or you're getting ready to take a leak. Now, if you got jeans on,
dude, I'm sorry, Sam. We got to go. Your phone is just cutting in and out.
I was Ellen. Do you think he was going to ask? Do you think he was going to ask if you have jeans on? Do you pull your pants all the way down, or do you just whip it out through the zipper?
I don't take it out through the zipper. That's dangerous.
So you take your pants and they're just sitting on the floor?
No, I unbutton them and pull them down
And they stop at your knees?
go. I don't go through the hole in the underwear
But that's what
and then
it's there
through the
for,
hole.
nut job. That's what it's there
I
for.
understand. Listen, nobody. I don't think there's too many dudes that want the risk their schmeckle going up against a zipper.
It's too much work too. You got to kind of without having.
So
to
you're
do all
telling
that.
me that if I were to walk into an average a public restroom and there are urinals, I would see men with their pants down past their butt.
No.
You would see them with their button and their zipper undone, and then pulling it down, holding it down, and then going. That's what you would see.
So it's down it's like a mullet. It's down in front and then up and your butt's covered, but the front of your jeans are down.
It's like reverse mullet.
Yeah, but again, they're not down. They're just pulled down.
My God. My God.
I know. We're a difficult
happening
species.
with you guys?
Travis, line 1, and then we'll take a break. What's up, Travis?
Wow.
Hey, man, I can confirm what that other lady said for headaches. My grandma used to do it whenever, we all suffer from severe migraines. Get you 2 rags, get them damp, put one in the freezer, get one cold one, put it over your temples and over your eyes, and just kind of sit down and relax. And when it warms up, just kind of alternate, switch them out. By the time you get 3 on your forehead, the headache's gone.
I'm so looking forward to this. It's already relaxing me. Thank you.
There you go. See, Monica? Aren't you glad you stuck it out?
I am, and I'm so grateful just for the future, too. And literally, this is making me so excited to do later.
Right.
And I feel like it's
You
going to
only have an hour and 40 minutes left.
I can do this.
It's JP, Monica, Alex filling in for Dizzy. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Did you know eagles fly on water too? That's right, we use our wings like oars, like a feathered kayak. So if you need help with the water in your house, remember, Veteran Air has expert plumbers ready to cruise over and help with your emergencies and projects. For a limited time, you can get $50 off plumbing repairs of $250 or more. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air. Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. This one's for the real ones. This Saturday, May 2nd, it's Kimber Day with special guest Trijicon. Check out the new Kimber 2011 and see how to set it up right with Trijicon pistol optics built to run on that platform. Reps will be on site, hands-on walkthroughs, and the best way to dial in your 2011 for speed, accuracy, and performance. If you're serious about your setup, this is your day. They'll have giveaways, special pricing, and a crew that knows their stuff. The shop is open, slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, or shop 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Out here, we hear your speed before we see you. Wind that rocks us.
Cars drifting toward us.
This isn't just a road, it's our workplace. Slow down.
Keep your distance.
Stay focused. Your choices matter.
Let's get everyone home safely.
Learn more about the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative at WorkZoneSafetyFL.com.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing the right attorney shouldn't be. I'm Mo DeWitt, your Tampa injury attorney. With my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Tag in the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked at WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Flavored malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026. The Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used under license.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Thinking about starting your GLP-1 journey? Go to orderlymeds.com/radio. Get access to proven GLP-1 medications, licensed providers, and a plan built for real life. All online. No guesswork, no wasted time. Just real people, real answers, real momentum, and support that actually lasts. Join thousands already seeing results. Start now at orderlymeds.com/radio. orderlymeds.com/radio. Individual results may vary, not medical advice. Eligibility required. See site for details.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
How's that for your headache? Sorry about that.
I know. Right when we went to break, I go, you know what's good for a headache? Putting an audio source directly on your ears. So it goes right in there. That's fantastic.
Yeah. As soon as they fired it off, I'm like, oh, that was bad.
You can't come back with the sound of ocean waves or something calm.
Sorry about that. You're going to love this. You know how you always say, okay, I've got questions, and it usually has to do when it comes to dude stuff?
Yes. And I had all the peeing over the underwear questions during the break, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, do you remember a few months ago, we talked about there was that company that was starting the sperm races? And they had like college kids that were like racing against each other. And the way it worked is that these guys gave a donation and they were put into a track. And then whoever had the fastest sperm was the winner. And I believe it was like some kid from USC.
And I also feel like that's a badge of honor for you, right? Do you not just win, but you also feel like you're a real man or like a manlier man?
I've been, like I said, I've been shooting blanks since 2008. So this is not for me. I cannot compete. But there is a Sperm Racing World Cup 2026.
Oh no!
Ready for this?
World Cup.
This is on their website. There's a whole trailer for the whole thing. It's $100,000 prize on the line. And they're calling it a science-based competitive sport. During the 2026 Sperm Racing World Cup, athletes compete by representing a country, advancing through qualifiers, then head-to-head matchups like brackets and tournament rounds that are broadcast and shared publicly. It's not a lottery, a game of chance. Selection and advancement are based on eligibility, performance, availability, and competitive structure. So, in order to play, you have to be 18 years or older.
Okay.
Free of STDs.
Are there age brackets?
I don't know why, because I'm sitting there wondering, I'm like, are STDs like a superpower we don't know about?
But also, are there age brackets? Because is an 18-year-old sperm competing with a 50-year-old sperm? Because would it slow down or speed up?
Well, here's what happens. So, no, anybody over the age of 18 can do it, right? And it says you have to be able to provide biological samples in compliance with competition regulations and available to appear in recorded content and competition coverage. You're not allowed to play if you are in any way involved with the tournament operators, sperm racing operations, are attempting to manipulate result selection or eligibility, provide false or misleading information. Okay. So then it goes to so it's a World Cup. So basically, everybody who wants to represent America, they have to send in the samples. They test the samples, and whoever is the fastest from the United States is going to be chosen to represent the United States.
Wow. So you're already
right?
kind
And
of
that's
won
what's
by being
happening
the
in all the
fastest.
countries. It gets better. In order to represent a country, you have to either be born in that country, prove 25% ancestry from that company, one or both parents are from that country, or you hold residency or citizenship there. And then it starts with open application, so anybody can put it in. Then you got to go through 2 qualifiers. Then you go head-to-head matchups. Then it goes to the brackets, tournament eliminations. And then they have 5 live or recorded events, and then the finals event. So and then whoever wins, there's 128 countries all competing for the $100,000, and you click here to apply, and it's got a little sperm on it. It's spermracing.com if anybody's so obliged to try to get in the game here. Alex, you're a young buck. How old are you?
28.
Yeah, you're in this. You can do this. You can do this. But now here's where I have questions, Monifa. I'm wondering how much time you have to wait between samples in order to get optimum speed, right? So my question is, is it something you have to wait like once a week and then you're going to get optimum speed out of your spermies? Or if I do one today and one tomorrow, are they just the same, going to be about the same speed? And is are all sperm the same speed? It's just where you are in the chamber on who gets to the egg first.
Does time of day matter? Does
I don't know.
Does if you produce a specimen and then as soon as possible, be it a minute or 20 minutes or however long it takes, provide another specimen, will that second one be faster or slower? And you're only allowed to enter once?
Yeah, it says men of the world are invited to pit their sperm against each other in a racy race where the owner of the swiftiest swimmers takes home a sizable $100,000. Let's see what else I haven't told you about.
Also, how do they? Okay, so here's my donation. I think this is my fastest sperm. This is my best selection here. Now, what do they do with? How do they keep it in that same fast of?
They take it and then they put it in. They put it into basically a track, and then they time it.
But hold on. Okay, so am I doing it in the bill? In other words, how do I get this from you, from me to you, to make sure that you save it so it's fast enough, or does it lose speed in time, or does it maintain its speed? I have questions.
I would think you can't. All these people from around the world aren't going to a specific location to do this. I would think. Because, you got somebody from Zimbabwe. What do they have to fly to L.A. just to leave a donation and the costs that go along with that? So there's got to be a way. And that's what they're not telling us. They're just saying they're calling it their search for the healthiest man alive, which I'm not really sure if sperm speed is the way to judge that. They're also calling it the Kentucky Derby of creative juices.
Can I wear a funny hat when I go?
I guess so.
Also, is there a regional prize? Like if out of all the American sperm and I win that, if I'm the one who gets to represent America, then I have the fastest sperm in America. I get a prize of some sort, right? Even if I don't win at nationals or at a world.
I don't think so, but I think this is the World Cup, and then they have the little things. Remember, they had the man-to-man one we talked about a few months ago.
Yeah.
It says, according to co-founder, the guy's last name is Fan. What's his first name? Shane Fan. So there's 4 guys that have come up with this. And according to Fan, the Baby Batter Olympiad has attracted more than 10,000 male applicants from around the globe, including hopefuls from the U.S., Iran, Israel, and even North Korea. North Korea? Once they've been whittled down. I bet you if you go from North Korea and you lose, they probably kill you. Right? Once they've whittled it down to the elite 128, it's off to the races. Here it is, Monica. I got the answers for you. The entrants are sent a kit with which to provide the sample, which will be mailed back to California and processed through advanced lab techniques such as incubation, sperm washing, pipetting.
What's pipetting? Oh, doctor.
I don't know.
I'm looking that up.
And it goes through a centrifuge. These steps isolate and prepare the most viable cells for racing. Then, under a microscope, the competitors will race each other along a customized microfluid track where they will travel a distance of 400 microns or about 0.02 inches, approximately the size of a grain of salt. All the while, the controlled microcurrent flows through the channel, creating resistance, pushing each racer to its limits. So it's basically like a salmon swimming upstream.
Mm-hmm.
But so this
That's
is
crazy.
So this is in a lab, I guess. It's not. I was thinking like a whole stadium, and you got all these people cheering it on.
No, it's going to be.
Okay, see,
I
now
think
my
once
question-
what I think is going to happen is once they whittle it down to like the semifinals and finals, like when it says, it says at 5, so they have tournament eliminations. It could be a live audience. I mean, I don't know who's buying tickets for this.
I'm going to need a.
I would buy tickets. That'd be
If there's
crazy.
a race like this, I'm going to need a mascot. I'm going to need to see what does that mascot look like, and so there needs to at least be that, even if we don't get to all stand around and cheer on.
Like Sammy the Sperm just kind of walking around.
Yeah,
He's got he's got a little tail at the end.
And if we could attend, would there be tailgating for this sort of thing? Like, let's make it an event.
That is a wonderful question, Monica.
We got to serve hot dogs or sausages, right?
Oh no!
All legitimate questions.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's the finals event. I would assume they're trying to, at least maybe not this time, but I'm assuming they're going to try and make some money off of ticket sales.
Yeah.
It says here for reference, the swimming speed of human seed in fluid is approximately 5 millimeters per minute. So theoretically, the teeny swimmers could make it through the cervical canal in a matter of minutes or hours. The 128 athletes will initially be selected for the qualifier stage, with each sample representing a different country encompassing Asia, Oceania, whatever that is, the Americas, Africa, and Europe. And they'll be timed individually and then put in a heat based on their motility.
Are there referees like with whistles? You know what I mean? Like how there's got to be something official to declare start and finish and time. I want a striped shirt there.
This is amazing.
I have a question for you. You have to go to one. You have to. The Sperm World Cup.
Yes.
Or, okay, then never mind.
Or what?
Well, this Saturday is the first, the season begins, and the first game for the Tampa Bay Inferno, the women's tackle football.
Sperm World Cup all day.
Come on. But you can see women tackle at each other.
Yeah, but you can see that anytime.
No, you
this
can't.
Is like huh?
You can't see women tackle football at any time.
Sure you can. They got other games.
Oh, that's
They got
true.
other
This is just the
games.
one event. That's true. That's true.
This is like a one-off event for 2026. Now, do I think it's going to be something that goes on? It probably will be. It says, while billed as the Downside Swimming Races official coming out part of the inaugural iteration of the world's smallest sporting event, actually was in April. Oh, so it was almost a year ago, in April of 2025. 2 college students went spunk to spunk for a $10,000 prize.
come
And
on.
right, it was set by it was won by USC's Tristan Michael or Mikkel.
Tristan.
Yeah, he was the grand prize winner.
Is he single? Not that
I don't know,
want.
but
I don't want
bet you on a
anybody.
college campus, girls were staying away from him. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want any part of that.
Nobody's looking to get knocked up.
No.
I would assume. But there you go. If anybody's interested, just go to spermracing.com.
Sperm World Cup or this whole world, what do you call it, that's coming to America soccer-wise, whatever the hell
The
that's
World
called.
Cup?
Yeah, the actual World Cup.
The actual World Cup, but I'm not if I have to pay for tickets. It's crazy. I told you what happened.
One
I
is
tried to-
$5, the one is $5,000.
Yeah, and that's the truth. I told you, I was like, they just put tickets up for sale again, and I tried to get on. Obviously, you couldn't even get on, but I wanted to take my son because we have that long weekend around Juneteenth, and I wanted to take my son as a graduation gift to go see the United States play. They're only playing on the West Coast in the opening round, and they wanted like $1,500 for the top row of the place.
I mean, you'd have to have expected that, correct?
You know what?
I'm saying it's right. I think it's horribly wrong, but you know it was going to happen.
It's hard. It's only like this because it's in the States.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because in the rest of the world, the tickets are not this much money. They're sitting on a lot of half-filled stadiums because of seat prices.
Does that, when they get closer, like day of game or once
I don't know what's going to happen.
Game starts?
Part of me is like, I got to talk to Vinny about it. Part of me wants to just go out to Seattle and roll the dice and see if something breaks free. But then I know me. I'm out there, and we'll end up doing something stupid. You know?
What do you mean?
Spending the money on the tickets to go to the game.
Because you just like, screw it, I'm here already?
Yeah, screw it, I'm here. I might as well just do it. It's once, you know.
I ain't been in I ain't done the what do you call it, scalping game in forever. Like, do you Venmo now, or do you have to have like $1,500 cash? Like, I don't what.
No, you don't have to have cash. But like with Vinny, I do everything. I don't even bother with Ticketmaster anymore. I go right to Vinny. I go right to Ticketbash, you know, his website, and he's got my credit card on file, so it is what it is. You know, he'll just say it's $300 a piece. You want them? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, put them on your Amex. Yep, and that's it.
That's nice and easy.
Game over. Yeah. So it is what it is. But yeah, to answer your question, would I like to go to the World Cup that's here? I planned on going to the World Cup finals. Like, that was a plan. I'm like, we weren't going to do a vacation this year, and it was going to take my family to the game. $10,000 a ticket for upper deck.
Priced out. Yeah, I get it. Listen, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's obnoxious, and I hope they choke on it.
Same.
You know, and now, especially in New York, well, I saw I think it was in Miami, they're charging $150 for parking.
Nope, no.
In New York, they're charging $150 to take what's normally a $12 train.
Then I'm not doing it.
And either am I. And you can't, or you can park not at the stadium, nearby for $100 and some odd, and then they shuttle you over because there's no tailgating allowed.
Listen, they might have priced you out, but they are greeting themselves out now. You're gonna
100%.
You could easily charge $50 and still make a lot of money. I'm saying I think $50 is too much, but $150, now you're being ridiculous.
They're gonna choke on it.
Agreed.
And now the politicians get in there and they're like, FIFA needs to pay for this. No, that same train cost $12.50. Why did you guys jack it up to 100 and change?
Agreed.
Don't blame FIFA. Blame your greedy asses. And you get to sit there, so you get on a podium and be like, it's all their fault. It's for rich people. You're a dick. You're part of the problem. Right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 20. It's the 20th anniversary. And that means we're making this cruise 20 times better than anything you've ever done before in your life. Results subject to personal interpretation. Calta Cruise 20 departs from Tampa on April 1st, 2027 for a 4-night cruise on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas, heading to Cozumel. On Calta Cruise 20, we'll have a comedy show from Mike's #1 best friend, comedian Robert Kelly, a live concert from the Mike Calta Show band Pitbull Toddler, and more surprises to be announced. You can put your deposit down now with Diane from Accent on Travel by emailing caltacruise@gmail.com. For more information, go to theboneonline.com. Calta Cruise 20, presented by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 and 102.5 The Bone.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Hey, fellas. It's JoJo here, a.k.a. Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-288-2202. Get your confidence back. Get energized. Get back to your old self. Call today. 813-288-2202. Or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
When the dollar's convertibility into gold ended in 1971, gold was fixed at $35 an ounce. Fast forward to today, and the U.S. dollar has lost over 85% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold has increased in value by over 12,000%. Central banks are buying gold at record levels. Major firms are holding significant positions in gold, and I choose to buy gold from Birch Gold Group. It's Dan Bongino, and it all starts with education. Birch Gold just announced their Learn and Earn Precious Metals event. This free online event rewards you for learning the basics of investing in precious metals. Sign up to get free silver on your next purchase if you qualify, and you can get even larger incentives as you go. The more you learn, the more you can earn. But act now. This special event only runs through April 30th, so text my name Dan to the number 989898 to join Birch Gold's Learn and Earn Precious Metals event by April 30th. Text Dan to 989898 today. Message and data rates may apply.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
There's nothing more exciting than playoff hockey.
3-2 Lightning! They win it in overtime!
And you can listen to every Lightning playoff game right here on the official station of the Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw hockey. And now, back to JP.
JP, Monica, Alex filling in for Dizzy. 800-771-1025. We'll get to the Bone bonus in about 11 minutes or so. And we'll do Dead Guy at 12:15. I feel like this chick got off kind of easy. And I don't remember if we talked about it here. The woman who the cops were coming to get her, and she's like a beekeeper kind of chick, and she unleashed the bees on the cops.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
No.
So this woman, she's from Massachusetts. Her name is Rory Susan Woods. And back in October of 2022, she arrived at a property that she was staying at with an SUV pulling a trailer of beehives, right? There's video of her breaking open the hives and flipping one off of the flatbed in a physical altercation with a deputy. The bees came out unleashed and swarming, angry, and they started stinging everybody there. When told some deputies had huge bee allergies, Woods allegedly replied, "Oh, you're allergic? Good." She then put on a beekeeper suit and carried more hives to the front entrance before officers tackled her. She ended up suffering multiple stings as well, and deputies ended up in the hospital. The whole deal.
Dude.
She took off, and they found her. They brought her back. She ended up getting 6 months of jail time, with credit for 148 days served.
How did she get credit?
They must have been holding her in jail in lieu of bond, and she was, sitting in jail for months. But by the time the whole thing worked out, that's the only thing I could think of. But I kind of feel like if you're unleashing bees on cops, like that's.
I mean, is it considered a weapon? Like, what's the definition of a weapon? It's like, did she brandish a weapon?
Well, it's funny you say that because the headline is "Woman Convicted for Weaponizing Bees Against Eviction Deputies."
I mean, if it's the definition of a weapon.
Right? I would think, brandishing a weapon against a deputy should be more than 6 months. Especially if you got people that are allergic, you could have killed them.
I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp or anything.
I've been stung twice.
And, okay, here's my thing. When we were kids, it was like the end of the world. And looking back as an adult, I'm like, well, maybe because we were kids, it just seemed to hurt more. Does it, like on a scale of 1 to 10, or can you compare it to something? If I were, God forbid, if I can go my whole life without getting stung, that's cool. But if I do, what's the degree of pain? Like, is it something I can handle?
Yeah. Okay. If you're not allergic.
And
if you're allergic, you got problems.
What if I am and I don't know it and I get stung and I have no epicenter, whatever it's called?
Therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. I got stung when I was a kid, literally in the center of my palm.
Ouch.
This bee couldn't have gotten more center if he tried.
Wait.
It was right in the middle of my right. I remember
Right
it like
hand
it
or
was
left
yesterday.
hand?
Right hand.
That's good luck.
It is?
Yes.
Says who?
Superstition and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think it's fake because
if your right hand itches.
Have you not heard me talk about my life? Where do you think?
Then maybe you should start believing. If your right hand itches, it means you're going to get money. If your left hand itches, it means you're going to be spending extra money, like more money than you want to.
Yeah, well, currently my left hand should be itching so bad I should stick it in a vat of calamine lotion because money is just flying out of the house.
You're not going to FIFA?
I am not going to FIFA. But I just feel like, and then the other time I got stung on my thigh. And neither one of them were that bad.
Upper inner?
That one swelled up a little bit, but not bad. And that was the end of it. But if you're allergic, you got problems. What was that movie where it was like the young kids?
My Girl.
And then My Girl. And she ends up getting stung by the bee and she dies?
He can't see without his glasses. Yeah.
Right.
That's awful and sad.
Who dies, the boy or the girl?
The boy.
The boy dies, right?
John, he has two names. John something. Michael John, Jason John, something, two names. And Johnny B used to use that as his opener. When he had the Johnny B show like at 3 a.m. on a Sunday or something, he had this whole long intro. And one of the things was her saying, he can't see without his glasses, which cracked me up because I knew it was from My Girl.
There was another story where a guy, here it is. This dude he's a German guy, and he's on vacation in some fancy luxury resort in Egypt, which apparently is a big vacation spot for people in Europe. This spot in Egypt, it's right on the sea, and they can go into the pyramids and that kind of stuff, and you can go into the desert, and you can go to the ocean. It's a whole big thing, right? Apparently, it's very famous. As a matter of fact, we did a story about that about a year or so ago because a guy was out swimming right off the beach at his resort, and a shark got him, and somebody was on the shore filming the whole thing.
Oh.
And it was like watching that little Kittner boy in Jaws when he was on his raft. Remember that scene? Tell me you saw Jaws.
I did. I just forgot. I would have never put to it. That's so long ago. Who remembers? But I do know what you're talking about. I would have never thought of it.
Jaws is one of those movies that if it's on, I watch it.
Really?
Every time. Yeah. This was no boating accident.
Is it? Something about needing a bigger boat or something, right?
Yeah, we're going to need a bigger boat. But anyway, when the kid and the boy is just out there on his raft, and they knew there was a shark in the water, but they didn't close the beaches, and the mother finds out, she comes in and smacks the cops, Chief Brody, across the face. You knew. You did nothing, and you knew.
I think I remember that too, yeah. I don't know how you remember it off the top of your head, but yeah.
But I remember the shark he's on his raft and takes him. Next thing you know, there's just blood all over the water. Same thing for that guy. So, and somebody was just on the shore and they shot it, and that was the end of that dude. And I always find that so very interesting how one moment this guy's alive, living his best life on vacation, and the next moment he's gone.
Which is why you shouldn't
Off
let
the
things
face of the
bother you.
planet, just gone.
Which
And
is why you let things go, JP, because life's too short. You never know.
I know.
Just let it go. You don't want to die getting mad because some person before the show started made you not be able to pee. Or just let it go.
So this dude, what I'm talking about now, as part of the entertainment, they had a snake charmer, right? And the guy's doing his snake charmer bit with a couple of cobras. One of the cobras, the guy let the cobras get close to the people. And at one point, it said investigators indicated that it's not common for performers to allow snakes to interact closely with audience members, as some of the snakes were reportedly placed around guests' necks during the act. Cobras. People are allowing cobras around their necks, okay?
It's a different cultural thing. Like what we're raised to think of as cobras versus what other people think of cobras are different.
This guy was from Germany. They got no cobras over there. You know cobras bite. Okay, let me finish this, and I want to get to there's a point I want to make. So there's two crawling around, and next thing you know, one of them got loose and crawled up this dude's pant legs.
Right.
Oh, no.
He starts freaking out.
What's that feel
the
like,
cobra
JP?
gets scared. The cobra bites him. No. Homeboy's dead.
Yeah. Well,
Right on the spot.
Inevitable.
And, they tried resuscitation. They tried to get him to the hospital, and he died. Game over from the snake bite. And I will never forget one time I was on YouTube, and I saw a video. And this is why, listen, I'm not afraid of snakes.
Yeah, you are.
I don't like snakes.
Yeah.
If God came down and be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm kind of done with the snake thing. They're not really bringing too much to the table. They're taking over the joint. They got to go. Right on, God. I'd probably start going back to church.
But they are. There's a reason for them in nature.
I know. There's too many of them. Anyway, like I said, if they just decided to wipe them off the face of the planet, I'm going to be totally cool with it. However, there was this one time I was on, and I've held snakes. I've done that whole around the neck thing. I've done that. I watched this video on YouTube where they had a Petri dish with human blood. And they take the venom from a cobra and they put it into
Why would you watch
They
this?
put the venom from the cobra into the Petri dish with the human blood in it. And that blood instantaneously coagulated to the point where it looked like Jell-O.
Yeah. That's what it
Right?
does inside your body, yeah.
So that's what it does inside your body. Take your snakes and stick them
Why would you
where
watch
the sun
that
don't
video?
shine.
Of all people in the world, just don't watch it. If you don't see it, then you don't know about it, then you're happy.
I think it was one of those where I was just going through a rabbit hole, and it's one of the videos that popped up, and it was just the next thing there. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yo, that's what's going to happen? What kind of painful death is that? Your blood just coagulating in your veins with nowhere to move?
It's out of your hands, yeah.
What is that like? That's got to be an effing nightmare.
I don't know exactly. I don't know. Like then that's just the beginning, and then your organs start shutting down because there's no blood in your brain. Like that's got to be torture.
Correct.
Did you hear about the one lady that had the pet snake and it just kept laying next to her every night, and it turned out it was like sizing her up to eat her?
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was another one that wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, that's what they
Did
do.
it got her, right? Did it get her?
I don't know if it did or
Like
if
it did.
someone warned her and she was like, "Oh, that's why he's been doing that." Like it was something weird like that.
Can you imagine this pet? You fed it, you fed it, you gave it a good life. It's just you think it's but you forget that it's wild. It's wild animals. They're wild animals, and you're like,
That's why you can't be mad at them.
Mine's cool. It's like that woman who had the pet chimp, right? And then
Oh.
her friend comes over, and the pet chimp. I can't get my words out. the pet chimp mauls her friend and rips her face off.
Yeah.
In Connecticut. And that woman ended up having 1 million surgeries to try and rebuild the face, but she never got it. $8,000.
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farrah and Farrah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarrahandFarrah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is...
Sing. Take the word sing. Go to the free 1025 The Bone app now. Enter that word sing. You have until 12:30 for your shot to win the $1,000. Again, just go to the Bone app, put in the word sing where you see Bone Bonus, and you can win $1,000. You got to do it before 12:30. And if around 12:30 the phone rings and it's not your phone, it's not a number that you know, you have to answer it anyway, because if it is us and you do not answer it, you won't get your $1,000. All right? It's JP, Monica, Alex filling in for Dizzy, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
Last call, Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Have you, the Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer guy, did you watch that episode where he blames the dog, where he says it's actually the dog, not the owner?
No, I have not seen it.
Me neither.
Walking right down the path. Yes, that was great.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 1025 The Bone app.
Be the Thunder at our Lightning Watch Party this Friday at Riverfest in Waterworks Park in downtown Tampa. The party starts 1 hour before puck drop as Tampa Bay battles Montreal in Game 6. Watch the game with your fellow Bolts fans with live entertainment, giveaways, and more. Visit TampaBayLightning.com/2026 playoffs for more info.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farrah and Farrah. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
This is Mav, spokes-eagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Some people ask me, hey Mav, how do you stay so cool even though an eagle's body temperature is a toasty 106? The answer, my friend, is Veteran Air. Veterans expert techs keep the nest nice and cool, and my ducks, that's ducked, not duck, fresh and clean. Whether you need an AC tune-up, repair, or unit replaced, we're here to serve you fast. So be cool. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Veteran Air.
You can feel summer creeping in, which means sand from the beach and sometimes a messy car. But with the unlimited membership plan at Bubble Down, you can go through anytime you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and now South Tampa. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
Baseball is back, and as always, the name of the game in baseball is to go home and be safe. Nobody protects all the pieces of your life like Italiano Insurance. Whether it's home, auto, business, boat, or life, Italiano wants to keep your family safe. You can never predict what's going to happen in a baseball game, and you can never predict what's going to happen in life. So call the trusted agents at Italiano to make sure all your bases are covered. Head to ItalianoInsurance.com today for more information.
At International Diamond Center, we're all about family, and no one plays a more important role in the life of any family than Mom. She's the rock, the hero, the one that holds it all together. So we invite you to help us celebrate the mothers in our lives with the perfect Mother's Day gift and a little something extra. We've put together a special collection of jewelry just for Mom. We've set aside these carefully selected items so there's no guesswork. You can stop in, shop with ease, and get Mom a timeless gift she's sure to love. And to make it really special, with any purchase of $249 or more, we'll give you a $50 spa gift card so she can use it to treat herself to a day of pampering and relaxation. So come join us at IDC. Help us say a big thank you to the mothers in our lives with a gorgeous bracelet, maybe a pair of diamond earrings, a colored gemstone ring, or a piece from our Perfect Love collection. Buy the jewelry and we'll throw in the $50 spa treat at no charge. Happy Mother's Day from International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online, shop IDC.com.
Galvin here, and I have something you're going to want to hear. Badger Bob Services is now in Tampa Bay, and Badger Bob's is always hiring. Are you an experienced HVAC technician, plumber, electrician, or customer service rep? Well, if you want competitive pay, a chance to work with people who love what they do, 401k match, and great benefits, just visit badgerbobs.com/careers. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but they're serious about service. Badger Bob's Services now in Tampa Bay. Just visit badgerbobs.com/careers.
Warmer weather is finally here, and that means cookouts,
ball games,
and maybe enjoying some time on the water.
But it also means lots of heavy foods, sweets, and maybe an extra adult beverage or two. Thank goodness we both take Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All the things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
With trusted natural ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and artichoke extract, it's gentle enough to take all year long.
No harsh cleanses, no extreme detoxes, just simple daily liver support. We really feel the difference.
Active Liver helps us enjoy the good things in life with peace of mind that our liver isn't working overtime. Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com, and you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now Active Liver is available at your local GNC.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll. And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yep, it's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Hour number 2 of the show brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. And if you're just tuning in now and you missed it, the Bone bonus keyword is sing. So go to the free 105 The Bone app, put in that word sing. You still have about 23 minutes left for your shot to win that $1,000.
That's
Good
solid math.
luck to you. Thank you very much.
First of all.
Thank
Second
you.
of all,
thank you very much.
You have been married. How many years have you been married?
July will be 29.
Darn. Okay, well, you've been married 29 years, and I am single AF.
Yeah,
and
you
there's
are.
this article that says 20 tiny but powerful things men do that make them awesome husbands. I'm going to fill in that would make a really good boyfriend for me.
Okay.
But then you tell me how many of these you do for your wife, and if she
and
notices / appreciates.
I will be honest.
Please do. Number one, they notice little changes. A man who will make a great long-term partner husband pays attention to the little things. He notices when you change your appearance, hasn't seen or talked about one of your friends in a while, or haven't done an activity you enjoy. I know you well enough to know this is not you.
Yeah, not so much.
You don't notice. Didn't you say there was a
part
picture
of it,
hanging
I don't
in your
notice.
house?
Like, I won't notice little things around the house.
Yeah.
But I will say, hey, have you spoken to so and so?
Oh.
Or, if she wants to do something, we'll go do it.
But
so I feel like I should get half partial credit for that.
You do, because if you have asked about a friend of hers without any provocation,
right?
That's definitely. I say you get 0.75 points.
Thank you very much.
That's impressive. That's
Thank
very
you.
selfless, and I like that.
More
As
than
for
that.
me, that's.
But if she puts a piece of artwork up on the walls of the house, I'll walk past it for months before I notice it.
But also, if you asked her, I'm kind of sure she would say that first one is way more important than the second one.
Probably, yeah.
So, I mean, that's why you get the extra.
And if she gets her hair done, I definitely notice it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unusual. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well,
Thank you very much. I want full credit for that.
No,
Next.
now you're getting greedy.
That's why I'm with my girlfriend. I'll be like, oh, your hair is different, or your
That's-
nails are different. Or
This is why it's called 20 tiny but powerful things men do, because it means a lot.
What's number 2?
They give tiny but meaningful gifts. A gift doesn't have to cost much or even anything to be a powerful statement. He is thinking about you and will help to build a strong bond.
I do big gifts. I don't do them as often. I probably should do little gifts more often.
Yes.
But when I do a gift, I go big.
Can we do an experiment?
Sure.
Try try to remember, because I know how your memory is, to try to remember to get her a tiny gift, right? And then note her reaction to that. And compare it, if you can, to her reaction to when you got her the last huge gift you got her. Because part of me thinks she's going to appreciate the smaller gift more.
Probably. But I come from the go big or go home camp.
Yeah, I know you do. You're all about, but that doesn't have to be.
I know. Listen, we know here, it's been proven a million times, especially in the first segment of the show. Mentally, I'm kind of broke.
Well, yeah.
You know?
That's true.
As my wife had a student. My wife teaches special ed. At the time, she was teaching special ed in the high school, and she had a kid that would walk around and go, "My brain's broken," and I'm like, "I get it, ditto, bro."
Yeah. that
ditto.
That plays back in your head, I'm sure, often.
Give me the good ones. We don't have time for 20.
Okay, this one is important to me. Number 4, they offer to help. A common complaint from spouses is their man doesn't see what is going on and how their partner could use it to take care of things. An offer to help will open your heart to him.
Well, here's what I do know. That one of my wife's love languages is acts of service. So I do make sure that there's things that are done before she gets in the house so it doesn't set her off the wrong way or make her feel like she's not being listened to or appreciated. A la, if I am home, she will never come home to dishes in the sink or full dishwasher, ever.
First of all, very cool. But second of all, how did you and your wife discover that her love language is acts of service? Because in my head, I can't see you taking any of that seriously.
You want to know the truth?
Uh-huh.
I've touched on this in the past. There was a period of time that my marriage was touch and go.
Yes.
It could have went either way. Mm-hmm. And then when we both decided to take the matter seriously, we went for couples therapy. And before we got the couples therapy, it was recommended to us that we read the book, The 5 Love Languages.
Oh.
And saving my marriage was important enough to me to read said book. We both read the book. And then I realized, because my anger part was like, I'm not feeling appreciated. And I do this, this, and this. You know, you drive around in a nice car. You don't even know what the mortgage payment is. Who's our insurance? All that stuff gets taken care of. And yet I'm, feeling ignored. But that's not her love language.
Yeah, exactly.
Her love, she doesn't care about any of that stuff. She cares about acts of service and my time.
Yes.
And my time.
I like that.
So
it's
once,
so important.
Once we read that book, and I recommend it to, first off, I know it sounds gay. Gotcha. But I recommend it to any couple to read. It's a short read. Monica, that's the last book I read.
I'm impressed that you even read it because, again, I don't see you as taking anything like this seriously. I understand the motive, which is the most important motive, and I'm glad you did. But if your marriage weren't where it was at the time, I don't see you doing this at all.
Probably not.
But
it was important enough for me to get my act together. So, and I knew, I wasn't the whole problem, but I was definitely part of it.
It's a success story, and it's so important. Honestly, I'm with you. If nothing else, like you said, you'll understand each other more / better, and you'll now stop wasting time. Now you know what she likes. You won't be doing things that aren't going to register to her.
But like with anything else, time goes by and then you forget things and you need a little bit of a reminder or a refresher. But I would recommend that book to any couple, let alone, if your marriage is in trouble and you really care about saving it, 1,000% I recommend it. But even if you want to be like, you know what, things are a little bit rocky, what am I missing here? But you both have to read it.
Yeah,
you both
100%.
have to read it.
It's pointless if you don't know, yeah.
Because then you have a conversation. Which one of these are you? And then you know which one is important to them, and that's the stuff you focus on.
And it's I want to say miraculously, but no, not really. Just how reality is. It's what happens.
Life takes over. Kids come into play in a lot of cases, and when your focus gets diverted.
Let me ask you this. One more.
What?
They tell you how they're doing inside. As a man and his marriage relationship mature, he knows that intimacy with his spouse deepens as he learns to open up and let you in. Do you talk to your wife about how you're feeling inside?
Real quick, let me cut in. The phones are going crazy.
Oh.
Apparently, the keyword was incorrect. I'm being informed. It was from yesterday.
I opened the wrong one.
Hold on.
No way.
Hold on. For today, it was help. What did you say it was?
Sing. You're right. I did it wrong.
Oh,
the word is help. I apologize. I opened up the wrong one from Corey Cardinal.
There we go. I got a lot of angry people over here. They're like, that was not the right word.
Calm
My
down, people.
apologies. It's help.
You still have 16 minutes. You're not losing
Yes.
anything. Calm down.
HELP. No, they're right. They're right to be upset about it. It's $1,000. It's big money.
They'll be fine.
The word is help. All right. So go to the Bone app, put in help. My apologies.
Help.
My apologies.
JP needs help with the
I thought they were all like, that 5 love languages book saved my marriage too. No such love.
Phone lines are lined
That's what I was expecting to pick up to. And they're like, yo, the code is not correct. I'm like, oh.
Sorry that we were talking about our love languages. And you're all like, listen, $1,000, people, which I do
Right.
get. But you're not going to, listen, you didn't lose out anything just because you didn't put it in at 12:01.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can't, and you have to read that book and then have a conversation about it.
All right, can we squeeze in one more? Because I
Sure.
want to know your attitude on this one. They know how to say, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Really? You
100%.
say you're sorry.
When I'm wrong.
Which, do you think
I
you're
won't
wrong
say it
ever?
if I'm not wrong, but when I'm wrong, I own it. That's to anybody. That's to anybody.
But do you think you're wrong not a lot at all? Like,
No, I know
how
when I'm
often?
wrong.
Okay.
I own when I'm wrong.
Okay.
I own when I'm wrong. Now, there are times where she feels I'm wrong, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not necessarily buying it. And I'm not going to just apologize. I'll be like, listen, I'll fix it. I'm sorry you feel that way, and we'll work on it, but I don't apologize for stuff I don't need to apologize for. I don't think anybody should do that.
You're right.
I almost sound like I got it together, but meanwhile, I feel like at any given moment, my whole life is in shambles.
I feel like that's why I'm a little doubting over here. Like, are you sure?
About what? The
Are you
sorry
sure you
part?
admit when you're wrong? Yeah. Are you sure you do this? Are you sure?
1,000%. Monica.
I believe you.
You, pot calling the kettle black, you, even if you know you're wrong, dig your heels in.
No, I dig my heels in on
Don't
my
project your nonsense on me.
I dig my heels in on my opinion, so there can be no wrong or right. It's just my opinion. I don't dig my heels
No,
in.
you-
If I said the sky is plaid, I'm not digging my heels in on that.
Yes,
because
you are.
No.
Monica, I've been on the other side of it, man.
That's a fact versus an opinion.
Right, but you know what? So when you have your opinion, you think you're right about your opinion. Everybody does.
I don't think I'm right.
That's
about
why
my
it's your opinion.
I defend my opinion, and I don't back down from my opinion. But that doesn't mean I think I'm right.
But-
It's just an opinion.
But if I've given you evidence as to why your opinion is incorrect,
There's no such thing as an incorrect opinion.
of course it is. If I'm okay, what do you mean? Your opinion is about whether you're on a side of an argument that is the correct side. If somebody is pointing out facts that make that side of the argument incorrect, that is an incorrect opinion. Right?
My head is not in the. I don't agree with you, but I'm not going to sit here and fight with you because my brain. I don't want
That's
to.
all right. You could take the L on that one.
I'm not
It happens
taking
to
the L.
best of
I
us.
see. No, you go ahead with it.
All right, give me one more of my toxic traits.
No, you're a jackass.
I'm not a jackass.
Let's see. Let's see. They leave notes, texting and email.
I don't. Texting, yes.
I mean, obviously, if you take pen to paper, but it says texting and email are great ways of staying in touch. Oh, but there's still a lot of heartfelt emotion and a handwritten. Oh, okay. I guess they're saying that you should do that.
There is texting every day, and
will
I'm
say
usually
this.
the first one to text, a good morning text, and that kind of stuff every day.
My ex used to always leave There was always little notes everywhere for like stuff like that. Little funny,
Right now,
little funny.
there are women listening to this who are probably hating their spouse.
Wow, that's not
He
what we're
don't do
doing.
that. He don't do either that, or they're running home to give mouth hugs or something like that because they know they got a good one.
Is there any in between?
Probably not. And there's guys listening, be like, all right, I did pretty well. And then there's other guys listening, like, I better get my
Shut
game tight.
up.
What's the name of that book again?
Some guys are like, shut up. I'm skating by over here. Stop busting me.
All right, let's do a little dead guy in the envelope, shall we? Let's see. What do I got today? Okay, I got a guy you know from the world of music. He's an African-American guy. He's had a bunch of hits. And he's done a lot of work with other artists. Okay? Guy you know from music. A lot of hits. Guy that's worked with African-American guy. Guy's worked with a bunch of different artists.
Is he from the pop world?
Sure. There you go. Alex?
Has he won a Grammy?
I don't believe so, but I will get to that. You know what? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Say something, Monica.
No. My head hurts.
I thought it was getting better.
Well, you just aggravated the crap out of me, and so now it's
Why?
like all coming straight back.
Why?
I'm not getting into it. I just don't have the energy.
Come on.
You kind of want
no.
me to have a headache every day, so I don't have any energy to fight back.
No Grammys. 800-771-1025. One more time. You got an African-American guy you know from music. A whole bunch of hits. You can definitely say from pop. All right? He has not won a Grammy. And that's what you got so far. 800-771-1025. Now you give us a call. You ask yes or no questions. If you get a yes, you get to go again. If you get a no, we move on to the next call. You take the clues, you put them together, and you figure out who the dead guy in the envelope is and win some tickets. All right? It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Tag him the ultimate refreshment with Seagram's Escape Spiked and WWE. Bringing the heat at 10% ABV and knockout flavors like Slammin' Me Happy, Pineapple Powerhouse, and Slammin' Blueberry. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Choose your flavor. Feel the power. Step into the ring. Seagram's Escape Spiked. Pick up some today at your local convenience store. Always drink responsibly. Favorite malt beverages with certified colors. Copyright 2026, the Seagram Beverage Company, Rochester, New York. World Wrestling Entertainment, LLC. WWE marks are used under license.
John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. I recently got that Bronco from Furman Ford. It has changed my life, and the process was smooth as can be. If you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, go see Bob Murray and the crew at Furman Ford. Furman Ford has over 250 new Fords to choose from, and these guys do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, and no surprises. And if you're in the need of service and you don't have time to make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service comes to your home, office, or anywhere. I'm talking oil changes, tire rotations, batteries, certified techs, genuine parts, and quality work right at your doorstep. Check them out today, that big, beautiful showroom on US 19 in Clearwater, or online at FurmanFord.com. And make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son, Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Brandon Honda's having its biggest certified pre-owned event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, Brandon Honda gets certified pre-owned vehicles starting from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. Plus, for a limited time, make no payments for 90 days, and we'll cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-565-0114 for complete details.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99% APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Mike Calta here for the Golden Diamond Source. April means one thing, Diamond Days, and they're taking over. We're talking up to 20% off diamond jewelry all month long. And listen, if you've got old, broken, or unwanted jewelry just sitting around, bring it in. With gold prices at record highs, you could trade it in and upgrade into something that you actually want. And let me be clear, at the Golden Diamond Source, they sell only natural diamonds because if it's real love, it should be a real diamond. That's something that was made in a factory a week or two ago. And first-time buyers, this is perfect for you. They'll walk you through the 4 C's, show you every shape, every style, and put you in front of one of the largest selections of diamonds in all of Tampa Bay. And here's the part you're going to love. 0% financing for up to 5 years. $5,000, that's about $83 a month. It's Diamond Days at the Golden Diamond Source all April long. Stop by and get in there and see for yourself the selection that they have. When you're looking for a diamond, make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
It's some love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It is Dead Guy in the Envelope. One more time, your clues. You have an African-American guy you know from music. Bunch of hits, and definitely pop hits. It's stuff that you've heard on top 40 radio stations. No doubt about that. He is not a Grammy Award winner, all right? But he is like a songwriter, singer, and more. 800-771-1025. John on line 1. Go ahead. You're the first one in.
You there?
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. Did he record with the Beatles?
No. Where am I? Just lost you. Let's go. David, line 2.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
did he die in 2024?
No. Chad, line 3.
Hey, did he do work with Michael Jackson?
No. Mary, line 4.
Hi, did he play an instrument?
No. Rick, line 5.
Did he have dreads?
No. No dreads. Steve, line 6.
Yeah, did he collaborate with Puff Daddy back in the day?
No.
Was he a singer?
Nothing to do with Puffy. Yeah, they have him listed as a singer, yeah. One of the things he's done. Steve, line 7.
Yes, did he do a duet with Lauryn Hill?
No. Who did?
Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing.
Who are you thinking?
D'Angelo?
No.
Oh.
That guy's dead?
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't that guy all over the place and just shirtless and ripped? Am I
Because of
crazy?
his sea gutters that we're not going to say on the. Those were the strongest
Oh, those are the things.
sea gutters I've ever seen in my life.
When I was like really working out and midlife crisis bound and trying to change the game, that was my goal, and I could not get there.
Nobody can though. Don't be. Those were insane.
I got there. I always just wanted the gutters, those lines. My son came up yesterday out of the shower. He's got a towel on. I'm like, son of a bitch, he's got him.
Well, he's also 17 or something.
I know. You know, and you want better for the generation, but you know, for your children. But I didn't want that for him. I didn't want that for him.
You're mad at your kid for okay.
Yeah. I'm mad at my 17-year-old for outbodying his father.
Yeah.
Daniel, line 1.
Did he die in Los Angeles?
Did he die in Los Angeles? Good question. He died in no. He did not die in LA. He died in California, but he did not die in LA.
Is there a song to live and die in LA?
Yeah. I don't know who's saying it. Oh, you look like you're dying. You look like you're dying. I feel so bad for you because I know what you're going through. Chad, line 2.
Hey, was he part of Womack and Womack?
No. Nothing to do with the Womacs. No. 800-771-1025. There is a specific genre. If you get the genre, that'll put you in the right place.
You said, because I had asked Pop World, you said yes, but that's not his main.
No, it is. But his songs were played on pop radio.
Oh.
His songs were played. He's got hits that were all played on Top 40 radio. And I want to say his biggest hits are all with other artists. So he's the feature guy. Maybe that'll help. Okay.
That's interesting.
What else can I give you?
I don't
know his voice.
I know. I was going to say.
And he definitely did some singing. You getting what you reading you picking up what I'm putting down here?
No. I mean, is it reggae or I don't? I'm
not reggae. No.
Come
on.
My brain. I know my brain's compromised.
You'll be all right. You can do this. Are you up for nerd notes or no?
I am up for nerd notes. Believe it or not, I have that ready. Stand by.
Okay.
What?
Let's take Mike on line 1 and then we'll do nerd notes. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, did he play in a movie?
Did he act? Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay, was it Tupac?
No.
No, he's not known. If he's known mostly for collabs, then that's my.
Right. No, he's not known mostly for collabs. This our guy is. Yeah. Give me nerd notes, Monica.
Okay.
Please.
Gotta guess, that ain't it, no. Monica's got receipts, every miss on the list. Nerd notes, dead guy in the envelope. JP, Monica, Dizzy, keep
Alex.
the score. Nerd notes, stacking every wrong hope, so you don't guess that same name anymore. Nerd notes.
There you go.
Dizzy's not here to give us the score.
Shoot text. 7-1.
I feel like I was waiting for him to use nil at any point, but he hasn't yet. Okay, we know this guy from the world of music. His music was played on top 40 stations. He hasn't won a Grammy, or he didn't win a Grammy. African-American guy. He had a bunch of hits, mostly collabs, though, and he did not play an instrument.
And on those collabs, he was the feature.
Nice.
So
featuring, so was it rapping?
Yeah, you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Took me a second.
You know, they got him listed as a singer, and what else did they got him listed? They have a singer, songwriter, rapper. There you go. Stephanie, line 1.
Oh, Stephanie gone.
Stephanie's gone. Tara, line 2.
Oh, there we go.
Good, Tara.
Sorry.
Tara?
Tara.
Hi. What do you got?
Is it Coolio?
No.
Well, you can't just guess.
Not Coolio. Mitch, line 3.
Yeah, is he known for funk?
Kinda.
The great
A specific
George Clinton?
kind of funk. Oh, wait. There you go. A specific kind of funk, as a matter of fact.
Not the great George Clinton.
And no, he's still alive. Believe it or not. Matt, line 4.
Someone guessed this.
Did he have a hit with Warren G?
Yes.
Okay.
Was it Nate Dogg?
Nate D-O-double-G
Nate Dogg is
the
dead?
dead guy in the envelope. Congratulations. Yes, he
Dogg is
died
in
back in
Belgium.
2011. I have Dave Matthews, or I have I don't know what Dave Matthews is, but I have Triumph at the Amp on May 24th. Which would you like?
We'll do Dave Matthews.
All right, you got a pair of tickets to see Dave Matthews May 26th. Congratulations. Hold on. You are our winner for today.
Mr. Warrangy. Something or the other regulate.
There you go. Give it to you. Boom.
Black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to control.
Such a good song.
Back up. I know, it really is.
But using some yacht rock as the loop. How about that? That's Michael McDonald.
Yeah, it is. Orangey. They have a guy on TikTok who says this song and like what they're saying. So he's like, imagine this, you're a friend. And then he goes through what happens. He's like, and then you find a bunch of hookers and you put them in your car. Like he like says what it is. You know what I mean? He's like, and then your friends to ditch you. But it's really funny how he goes through word, like step by step, what actually happens, what they're rapping about.
Yeah. Nate Dogg, Dead Guy in the Envelope, 125 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Thank you all for playing. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic.
At Farah and Farah, we represent people from all walks of life in matters involving personal injury cases. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter which neighborhood you call home, because everyone deserves justice, dignity, and respect. And remember, when it comes to compensation, you only get one shot. Make it count. Call Farah and Farah at 800-500-5555. Tampa.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-499-2888. 813-499-2888. Take control of your sex life. Don't wait. Call now. 813-499-2888.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th. With over 100 different flavors to sip and savor. And free concerts like Bow Wow and the Yin Yang Twins this Saturday. And Taking Back Sunday this Sunday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at BuschGardensTampa.com.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Support comes from Amazon Business. Free your team from time-consuming procurement tasks. Discover smart business buying where unknown
Unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes so you can focus on what matters most. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
Shh, here it comes. Surprise! The people above your catering business are doing major construction, and the drilling is only during business hours. It's so loud.
Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting personalized discounts on a commercial auto quote with Progressive.
Also, that isn't powdered sugar on the floor. It's plaster from your ceiling.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
A multi-billion-dollar settlement is paying claims for up to 21 years. If you were exposed to weed killers at work or at home, your rights are affected. If you or your family has or had non-Hodgkin lymphoma, you could receive $6,000 to $165,000 or more. This settlement impacts you even if you're not sick because this blood cancer can take 10 to 15 years to appear. If you stay in the settlement, you give up your right to sue. Learn more at weedkillerclass.com or call 888-403-8201. Paid for by the Roundup Settlement.
Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. These guys were good. I saw these guys live once. I'm not the biggest fan, but they were pretty good live.
I can't get. I was singing this whole. I can't get out. That's going to be in my head.
Oh, Warren G.
For the rest of the day. Thanks to you. Hey,
That's
JP.
That's a jam.
I know you're not like. I don't even think you have a TikTok account anymore, Adam. I know
I
you're
do
not
on
the
I do
top.
not. And my family, my wife and my daughter are getting angry with me because I can only open up. They keep sending me links, and I can only open them up if I have my laptop.
There are so many times I want to send you links and then I can't because I know you can't. I mean, I guess you can on your laptop, but I know you don't have a.
If you copy and paste them into an email,
I'm asleep
then
already.
I know. I got you. But don't you have the opportunity when you like want to forward it to somebody on your phone? Doesn't it give you options whether you want to?
I think I've done it with for my girlfriend who doesn't do TikTok anymore, and it goes into her Instagram, I think, DMs. I said, listen, I just want to be able to tap this button and then tap this button.
I know.
We spoiled. But having said that, TikTok, there's always like random trends and stuff like that. And I thought of you for this one for a specific reason. It's called the fart salad trend. Have you heard about this?
The fart salad trend? No.
Yeah, it says experts have issued warnings about bringing the viral fart salad into your daily diet, claiming it could spell havoc for certain people with sensitive stomachs. But basically, I'm just telling you now what it is. I think you have it for Christmas every year. It's basically one of those anti-pasta, whatever salads with the olives and the cheese and the salamis and everything that you have rolled up on a plate.
Good luck getting that out of my diet.
It's okay.
That's my go-to. I don't listen when it comes to the holidays. If I only ate that, I'd be happy. But I just got I had an appointment yesterday because about a month or so ago, I was having some gastric issues and I was having severe stomach pains, and they couldn't get to the bottom of it. And so they did a sonogram, then they did a CAT scan, and then the CAT scan warranted an MRI.
What?
And I got the results yesterday, and I had to go to a hepatologist.
What is that?
Which is a liver specialist. And I basically, I have, I forgot the whole name for it, but I have a severely fatty liver.
Fatty liver has a condition to it, like has a name to it?
Yes, to the point where if it doesn't get taken care of, it can lead to non-alcohol related cirrhosis.
Oh, because I was going to say when it's a liver problem, isn't that like a liquor or like an alcohol?
It can be, but I barely drink. So, and they say it's diet. So I have to drastically change my diet. I have to lose 20 pounds immediately. And she actually recommended I go on one of the GLPs.
Fart salad? Oh.
No, not fart salad. As a matter of fact, technically I have to stay away as far away from the fart salad as you so eloquently call it. The food of my heritage.
Yes, your
you
people.
decided to call it fart salad, which is nice. I have to stay as far away from that as possible.
Like you don't call Taco Bell fart salad, and that's food of my people.
I knew, you want to laugh about Taco Bell? Like I knew that I was going to this appointment and it was not going to be good.
You got Taco
And
Bell.
I went, like, my last supper was Crunchwrap Supreme and a Taco Supreme from Taco Bell.
You love Taco Bell, so that's not allowed either. So how are you supposed to lose 20 pounds without eating protein and stuff? Because that's
Well, I have to eat protein. She wants me to go on one of the medications.
No.
She wants me to go on one of the GLP medications.
Oh, no. Doesn't that do more damage to your body? Like you're substituting
No.
one thing for the other.
No, you know what's funny is my heart doctor wanted me to go on it because they're seeing a lot of positives. The problem is the side effects kind of suck. You feel lethargic. Sometimes you can feel depressed, which I don't need. But in this case, I have to lose a minute. You know what's funny is like I'm weighing 192 right now.
Well, that's not heavy.
But I've been down to as low as 178, and at
seems
178, I was too skinny.
Yeah,
and
that's
everybody
unhealthy.
said it.
Yeah. It's unhealthy. You don't want to. So what do you?
Right.
What's the sweet spot? 180?
I felt like my sweet spot was like 185, between 185 and 190. And she's like, nope, your BMI is too high. You have to get down to a minimum of 172. And I'm saying to myself, I'm going to look like an AIDS patient
Well,
at 172.
if it's gonna, I mean, you're just.
I don't
gonna
have a choice.
Maybe you'll get your sea gutters after all.
Yeah, I know. But
Maybe that's the silver lining.
And now I have to get back to the gym.
Yeah, you do.
My
Save your
shoulder's
life.
still bothering me, but I don't have a choice because in order for me to do that, because those medications, they don't just burn fat, they burn muscle.
Alex is your gym guy. Ask him for advice on how to lose 20 pounds without using your left shoulder.
I am a
Right.
trainer. I do have my master's.
Do you?
I do. I have my master's in exercise physiology and nutrition.
Can you train me?
Yeah.
What can I pay you
what I'm
in?
here for.
Board op lessons?
There we go.
What can I pay you in?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So I mean,
So
doable.
the idea of going on these meds is not exactly thrilling, but I don't really have a choice.
Is it non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? NAFLD is what I'm looking up on the internet here. No.
Yeah. But if I don't take care of it and I just let it go, then it leads to cirrhosis, and then it leads to me needing a liver transplant.
Yeah, no. Jeez, Louise. Do they say what causes this? I mean, is there a
Diet. They say it's diet. Meanwhile, my diet's not so bad. It's like, is it perfect? No.
It's all the fart salad you've been eating.
It's when I go out to eat. But even when I go out to eat, I eat fish. I am eating desserts for the first, and I never used to eat desserts. And I know, that's the whole thing. I know what it took for me to get down to 178 the last time, and it sucked.
I remember you complaining while it was happening. I
It was
remember that.
awful. And it led to like sort of an eating. Remember when I was popping up in the middle of the night and shoveling food in my
Because
face?
your body was, yeah.
Because my body was screaming for calories.
You've got a free resource right here. Alex, tell him what he needs to do.
He's 1,200 miles away.
But I mean, he can tell you over the mic right now.
I mean, that's most of my clients are virtual. Like I train like 40 people virtually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So I got to bring you to the gym with me?
No, you don't have to do that. You
He
just
can lay out a plan. He
Yeah.
can maybe like a workout plan.
Yeah.
Keep in mind his shoulder from his surgery.
Yeah.
Keep in mind what he's trying to do for his liver, and I don't know, mix all that up and give him a little program.
Yeah, I got a few people I train that are on the shot too. My dad's on the shot, so I talk to him about that a lot. Yeah.
How's he doing with it?
He's always like, I don't know why in the commercials everyone's all singing and dancing. He's like, I feel miserable every time I take this.
It sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know people that take it, and they'll always say the same thing. You take it on, say, Sunday, Monday you feel all right, Tuesday you feel like certain death.
Really?
And then you get past it on Wednesday, so you're always having like that one day a week where you're just like lethargic and you don't
Do
want to
you
do
have to
anything. And I
take
look at
it?
them.
Like, do you personally have to take it?
I know that I cannot do what I know needs to be done in order for me to go down to 170.
You were like boiled chicken and rice every day.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Which I actually
And-
like. I don't know.
And I knew it was going to backfire. And then I'm going to have to maintain it.
Yeah. That's true.
That's a
You can't-
low weight for me to maintain.
So for
Meanwhile, I stand here. Do I have a little bit of a belly? Yeah. I'm a 32-inch waist. All my jeans are 32s.
How tall are you? But hold on.
I'm 5'11".
Is it 32 with a little bit of a lip handle, or is it 32 baggy? Because that's a difference.
No,
If
it's
you're
not.
forcing yourself into 32.
It's not 30. I'm not forcing myself into 32s. I could force myself into 31s. 33s would be falling down without a belt.
Alex, is this right? I don't know why I think Alex is the expert.
No, I'm just like, because I'm like I'm like close to like I think I'm a 30. I'm like a 32 waist and I'm like 5'8". So that's not.
Oh, and Alex is in great shape. Like,
And I weigh like 165 right now. I'm somewhere.
Bastard. He hates you right now. Yeah. And I really like 160.
Yeah. I'm 165, and I love you.
I wish I was 5'11". I wish I was taller. Like I'm just all.
I wish I were shorter with the measurement. Like it doesn't matter. I guess either way, as long as first of all, I'm afraid for your shot, JP. I wish that didn't have to be a thing. But two, it's doable with the shot and maybe Alex's help in the gym to find exercises that won't aggravate your shoulder, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know what to do in the
Go
gym.
on a walk every day after.
That's another thing. So basically, I'm staring lifestyle changes, which I need, and I know this.
And aren't you glad that you know what it is?
I just have to start it. What?
Aren't you glad you know what it is? You're not like wondering what's wrong with me, what's wrong with me. If it's, you got something you can work towards.
Yeah, I am. But at the same time, the reality is drastic.
Yeah,
it's
really
drastic.
is.
I have to drastically change the way I eat.
Without any warning and no choice, like that's the
and
part
they were
that
dicks.
sucks. Yeah.
Like the nurse practitioner who I met with first was a bitch, and then the
What?
doctor came in and it was like, "Well, listen,"
Because they didn't
and I'm
start
explaining to them, and she's like, "Yeah, no, I don't really care. This is what you're gonna do, and if you're not gonna do it, then you're gonna,
Understand
it
this
is
is their
but-
job, and maybe
and,
they're the 15th person they told that to today. And
I got you, but a little bit of bedside manner wouldn't have sucked. Like crack a smile, maybe make a joke, or do something. She hands me a thing for the. She's like, "Here, follow this," and it's the Mediterranean diet. And I looked at it. I'm like, I would love to do the Mediterranean diet. Try doing that here.
yeah,
Try doing. We don't live in Greece. I don't have olive trees in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. The concept. When I was in Greece, I even said to my wife, "I'm like, I could live here and eat this food all the time.
Same,
that would be fantastic."
Yeah,
But here,
I don't do that a lot. Yeah.
Especially if you're eating on the run, I mean, how much hummus is one dude
Yeah,
gonna eat?
I get hummus when they're BOGO at Publix, and that's probably the only time I ever get hummus. And it's not like it's a snack. It's not my meal. It's a snack.
And speaking of food, didn't yesterday? I know you got Dizzy a little something for his birthday, which I didn't, but I got him tickets to the Bucks game on time.
And you bought us both the most expensive sandwich known to man.
Right, so I'm good. I don't owe him anything. Conscience is free. But didn't he offer you getting one of those Firehouse subs in that text chain? Am I crazy?
Oh, you were in on that? I thought it was just me and him.
Yeah, no, I was in on it. And then all of a sudden I come in, I start looking, Firehouse Subs is giving away free subs. And I'm like, that son of a bitch.
I know.
He's
That
looking
was
to
the
rob
most
you.
expensive sub ever. Yeah, he did because he said, because I had gotten him. We actually talked about you off the air because I got him. And part of the gift was lottery tickets, scratch offs. And he was like, "Do it now. What's the rules? Do I owe you money?" I go, "No, I'm not JP. If you win $1 million, you owe me nothing. It's my gift to you. It's your gift. It's not mine anymore."
If he won $1 million and didn't give anything, I'd smack the snot out of him.
I
would.
There would be
Because that's
no
the right
reason.
thing to do.
It's
10%.
not.
You get 10%.
No, I don't.
Now, if you choose not to take the 10%, that's one thing.
If I give someone a gift, that is now theirs. It is no longer mine.
If I go into Super Bowl boxes, right, and it's $1,000 to get into the box. I don't do this. Friends do. I've split one once before. I don't really like it anymore. But if you go in and you win $100,000, you got to
That's
tip the
awesome
house.
for you. No,
you got to tip the house $10,000.
You don't have to tip anything.
Well, actually, a lot of them keep the 10% because some people are like you that won't give them the 10%.
It's not that it's not selfish. It's just I don't owe anybody anything. Also, he did offer. I said no, and then he said, "Well, I'll just get you a Firehouse sub, which is crazy expensive." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Which also, I don't know if you noticed, but on May 6th, Firehouse sub is giving away free subs to anyone named Michael or like Michelle or Miguel or anything that sounds like Michael.
Why?
Because it's kind of like an FU to Jersey Mike's.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know if that's the best way to go.
Free subs from Firehouse
Doesn't-
Subs. I'm in.
They had a marketing department meeting, and that's what they came up with. So, good luck.
I don't know what you do for Jersey Mike's to F Firehouse Subs because if you're a firefighter, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Dave, line 2 real quick, and we got to bounce. What's up, Dave?
Hey, JP, how you doing? Hey, Monica, great show as always.
Thank
you.
you.
JP, you talk about your shoulders hurting?
I had shoulder surgery in December.
Ooh, I was going to say, if you really wanted a good doctor, there's a guy here in Tampa who's an orthopedic for the Rays. His bedside manners are impeccable, and he is fantastic for the shoulder.
Yeah.
I had one of the worst rotator cuffs, and in 2 days I was cleaning myself and I was doing sports rehab.
Oh, nice. Without surgery?
How do you? No, I had the surgery.
Okay.
But I went to a sports rehab for golf because I play a lot of golf, and I wasn't in pain, but everybody else was crying like crazy. But I had one of the worst rotator cuffs, and I don't know if you want to know the name, but he's here in Tampa.
No, I'm cool. I'm good for now. If I have to, I've already had both shoulders done. But
make sure you do your exercises up against the wall. If not, you're going to get what they call the shoulder lock.
Yeah, because the shoulder lock, and I put your hand on a ball, and you got to move the ball like this.
I would do
Yeah.
exercises up against
Thanks,
the
man.
wall.
I appreciate the call.
Hot, sexy exercises up against the wall.
That's it for us. Monica, go home, feel better. Thanks for toughing it out.
Thanks
Appreciate
to the
you very
listeners
much.
giving me all the tips. I will do them all.
Alex, thank you very much for filling in for Diz. Appreciate you, too. Sending Show is up next, and he's got your next chance to win $1,000 with the Bone bonus, and hopefully, unlike myself, he gives you the correct word so then you can get the full half hour on it. All right? That's it for us. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. I do believe we'll be back to with Dizzy in the room, but I'm not quite sure. So we'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
I'm gonna get you. I'm like a train, I roll hard, letting off.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
Join us for the 4th annual Sergeant Anthony Molstad Defender Ruck, June 6th in St. Pete. Ruck it, walk it, or run it. Registration is now open. Sign up now. RunSignUp.com/Anthony's Defender Ruck. The event is to help prevent soldier suicide in the honor of Sergeant Anthony Molstad. Join us June 6th in St. Pete.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Hey, it's Mike Calta here to tell you about my friends at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. During the Stingray Difference Sales event, they're making room for summer inventory with one-time pricing below market value. Plus, the Stingray Difference means you can trade up for less. They're paying top dollar while values are high. Keep the cash or use it to trade up and save even more. But don't wait. The best will sell fast. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Since we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see and hear lots of lawyer ads. It seems that most are bragging on what they got their clients. But be careful. If you heard that someone sold their car for $500,000, you would be impressed. But if you later learned that it was a rare $10 million Ferrari, would you say that person got screwed? And that's before you even know if it's true. Who is fact-checking? And how much went to medical bills and lawyers' fees? If you want to get an idea what your case may be really worth, visit forthepeople.com and go to settlements and verdicts. You will see what a law firm like ours is capable of. And fact check for yourself. All that glitters is not gold. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. We won big, a lot. At Morgan & Morgan, we represent consumers. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Badger Bob's is now in Tampa Bay. Hey, it's Galvin. Got an electrical problem? You can mention hanging a chandelier, panel upgrade, circuit breaker repair, or EV car charger installation. Limited time offer. Your service call fee is waived with approved electrical repair. Whole home backup generator installation for only $134.99 per month. Zero down in all future repairs, and annual maintenance are no additional charge ever. Get a free estimate for generator installation today. BadgerBobs.com. Electrical license EC 13009294.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it. Times are changing. So